There's so many ideas out there on how to improve culture, and they're amazing. But more often than not, it's really focused on what the adults do, the teachers, the administrators, and the parents. And when we think about, well, why are we trying to build a great culture? It really is for our kids. So the question becomes, are your students, your learners, part of that culture building process? We talk about voice and choice as means of student agency, but probably one of the most important elements of agency that builds culture is advocacy. Advocacy aligns with improving district and school culture. Learners should be in a position to advocate for ideas, strategies, resources, and other elements that help them succeed. So here are some things to consider if you want to build culture. Do your kids have a seat at the table? Are their voices really heard? Are their opinions and ideas valued? Some things to think about, and these are things that we incorporated at my former school when I was a principal. When hiring new teachers and administrators, let kids be on the opening panel or opening round of interviews. Let them have a say. It doesn't hurt anybody to have them on an opening round. When you implement bring your own device or one-to-one, elicit input from your students when crafting policies and expectations, because they are the ones that need to align to those policies and expectations. When you begin the school year, have kids co-create school rules. Have them actually work over the summer to co-create school rules and policies. When looking to improve diverse topics or divisive topics such as grading and homework, let kids weigh in and offer suggestions, because grading and homework impact them more than they do adults. Empower kids to use social media and the school newspaper or magazine to engage in respectful dialogue about how to improve culture. I love Jason Marquis at East Leiden High School, where the kids they're the ones maintaining and utilizing the social media channels. When you create or refine your learning spaces, whether it's a makerspace or even other common areas, gather input from the kids on the themes, the tools, the technology that they would like to have. Make sure there is representation, student representation on the Board of Education and the parent-teacher organization to give them input. I'll leave with this. One thing that I did as a principal is I met with my members of elected student government once a month. That was so important to me. And I challenged them to think about, how will we improve culture? Looking at academic, social, and emotional. And we brainstormed ideas together. But here was the hard part. They came up with some great ideas, whether it was improving curriculum, adding new courses, more access to AP classes, electives, field trips, whatever. But the hard part and the most important part was not only that I listened there and present, but that I actually acted on their ideas. Great cultures have students front and center. Great cultures respect student voice, choice, and allow them to be advocates. Great school cultures listen to kids, believe in them, and show through our actions that their ideas, their thoughts actually matter. I'd love to hear how you get your kids involved in creating great cultures, either on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram.